Hi, it's Emily from Bite Size Vegan, and welcome to another vegan nugget. Actually, a very special vegan nugget. This nugget is all about Ooby. So let's put away the formalities and get up close and personal with the real star of Bite Size Vegan. So this is the real star of Bite Size Vegan. This is Ooby. And I've gotten a lot of questions about Ooby over the time that I've done Bite Size Vegan. So I thought today I would just go through some of the questions and kind of tell you a little bit about Ooby and her history and who she is. And this is a totally unscripted video, which is really uncomfortable for me, but I wanted to just share with you, Ooby's life a little bit. So one of the things people ask is how old Ooby is, and actually today is her birthday. Where are you going? Okay, Ooby moved, so I moved with her because this is her day. Today is actually Ooby's birthday. April 6th, 2015 is her 8th birthday. She's 8 years old. It's actually the day before my birthday, but I don't really celebrate my birthday, I celebrate Ooby's. The other main question that I get about Ooby is her name. Where did it come from? What does it mean? So I call her Ooby, O-O-B-Y. Her full name is Ooby which is kind of ridiculous, but what it is it was a spoof on Star Wars a while back called Thumb Wars, where they did the whole video with thumbs. And Obi-Wan Kenobi became Ooby. So that's her full name. But she goes by Ooby, or Ubertons, or the Boo, or Oobs. Now, another question I get about Ooby is, what do I feed her? I actually did an entire video on this called What I Feed My Vegan Dog, or something like that. I'll put it up. So Ooby eats vegan food. It's specifically V-Dog food. And then I mix in some wet Halo food sometimes, but you can watch that video to see exactly what I feed her. And a lot of people ask, is it healthy to feed a dog a vegan diet? It absolutely is. I would argue it's the healthiest thing to feed a dog, especially given what we put in pet food. You can check out my video about can pets be vegan and what's really in pet food to get all of the gory details on that. And as far as Ooby's health is concerned, she has a long history of chronic health issues and multiple surgeries. If you watch my video on pet breeding, I talk a little bit about her history and the number of surgeries that she's been through. But suffice to say, Ooby is the healthiest that she's ever been. She wasn't always vegan, but since she's been vegan these last handful of years, her health has improved so much. We just went to a new vet here because we just moved here, and the vet said that they had never seen an English Bulldog this healthy. Now in our videos, you usually see Ooby sitting around and not really doing much. She's very good at that, and she's very good at sleeping, which on Instagram you'll see Ooby sleeping a lot. She's actually in really good shape. My bed is about, not this bed, but the bed I sleep on is about 3.5 feet or so tall, and Ooby jumps on that no problem. She also loves to go trailblazing or for longer walks, and while she moves very slowly most of the time, if you drop a kernel of food, she is like a ninja. So being vegan has done nothing but vastly improve Ooby's health. And then there's the peace of mind that it gives me, knowing that her life does not depend on others' suffering. Ooby's given up on paying attention to this. But it's her birthday, so we're gonna let her do whatever she wants to do. Alright, so I readjusted again to accommodate Ooby, but I woke her up too. She's not happy about that. So another question that I get a lot about Ooby is, where did she come from? Where did I get her? Is she a rescue? Did I get her from a breeder? I talk a little bit about her origins again in the pet breeding video. Ooby is basically a breeder reject. Most breeders will give a 1-year warranty, so to speak, on their dogs, so that if you have a lot of medical issues with your puppy within the first year, you can basically trade them in for another model, so to speak, which is kind of horrific and really speaks to how we treat these animals as objects to a great extent. So Ooby is one of those dogs that had so many health issues, just a myriad of health issues. She's basically defective, or a lemon dog. So I got Ooby when she was 9 weeks old, and she'd already had so many health problems. One of them, which was kind of funny, was that she was too fat to support her body weight, so she dragged herself around on her front paws, and they weren't sure if she was ever going to stand right, like if something was wrong with her legs, but she You know, she stands fine. Ooby had 5 surgeries before she was 1 year old. As I say in my pet breeding video, English Bulldogs are really the poster children for the perils of pure breeding. Every pure breed has so many issues because the genetic pool that we use to breed dogs is so small. But we breed these animals to look the way we want them to look and to have that aesthetic. It has nothing to do with functionality or their own health. And the Bulldog is the most extreme example of that. Nature would never make this. I hope you enjoyed this special nugget all about Ooby, the true star of Bite Size Vegan. Who needs her beauty rest. Now we'll get back to the Dr. Greger series next Monday, but then there will be a small hiatus before we do the final 3 nutrients with him because he had a bit of a scheduling conflict. If you liked this video and the break from routine to a certain extent and the Ooby stardom, please give it a thumbs up and share it around to spread the Ooby. If you're new here, do hit that big red subscribe button down there for more awesome vegan content every Monday, Wednesday, and some Fridays. I would love to have you as a subscriber. If you'd like to help support Bite Size Vegan and get Ooby some more vegan kibble, check out either the support links in the video description below, or click the Nugget Army icon, or the link in the iCard sidebar. Now go live vegan, give a dog a hug, and I'll see you soon. You have to be in the shot. You have to be in the shot. Come back over here. I don't know if you're still in the shot. I gotta check.